Good morning, my friends. My name is Lama Jigme. I'm a non-sectarian Buddhist monk, teacher, healer, and tantrika. We all have flaws. Every man, woman, adult, and child has flaws. Although many of us prefer the term growth opportunity. Each of us has a wealth of growth opportunities. Often they're only revealed circumstantially. For instance, a seed only sprouts when it's under the right circumstances, when it's properly warmed and watered and it's in a nutrient-rich, microbially active soil. Likewise, certain flaws only come to light, certain growth opportunities only really rear their heads in certain circumstances. That's neither good nor bad. It simply is. What separates the foolish from the wise is not the presence or absence of growth opportunities, but what we do with them. Folks, we must not slip into the habit of closing our eyes to growth opportunities, for that most assuredly will not make them go away, and will most likely cause us to trip and fall into their snares and become the slave or the servant of our own character flaws. And nobody wants that. So we have a choice when we are confronted with a flaw or a growth opportunity. And what that is we can either defend it or we can seek to heal it. Many people choose to defend their flaws. They choose to justify, minimize, rationalize, or fatalize their flaws. What a lot of people do is they sprint, they run, this is me sprinting, they run as quick as they can into the world of belief, and they try to construct beliefs that support and justify and even glorify their character flaws. We call that being defensive, defending our flaws. Well, the thing is, we can either defend them or we can heal them. We can't do both. Why? Why can't we do both? Because kids, they are mutually exclusive. I've known people who actually construct a complex web of theology designed to justify, minimize, rationalize, fatalize, and glorify their flaws as if they were great things. Now, that might be useful for protecting their fragile self-esteem, but it won't help them grow and evolve. Now, if they are the center of their own universe, that's fine. But if they care deeply for their relatives, their lovers, their friends, their associates, their neighbors, and the like, and they're able to conceive the idea that what they do and say and choose affects others, then they might be able to realize that the most loving thing to do is to be intelligently and enthusiastically committed to our own personal evolution, so that when we see a character flaw, we don't try to justify, minimize, rationalize, fatalize, or glorify it. Au contraire, we try to intelligently overcome it. It's been said, in fact I've said it, there's three types of human beings: Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and boobs. And folks, we've each been a boob. The archetypical boob would be Homer J. Simpson, an utter slave to his impulses. When he sees a donut, he attacks it, like a locust, hungry locust on an Egyptian field. When he's angry, he throttles his son Bart. There's no consideration, there's no pause. He's a slave to his impulses. And we've each been that man. We've each been that fool on numerous occasions. What then is a bodhisattva? A bodhisattva has enough self-awareness to say, you know, I don't like being a boob, and I want something better. And so a bodhisattva says, I'm going to seek out tools to help me evolve, and I'm going to practice them. Then what is a Buddha? A Buddha is simply a bodhisattva who's gotten so good at the set of effective tools that he's able to master them to such a degree they can now use them spontaneously, habitually, easily, and effectively. Back in Tibet, if we go back a few centuries, a great Lama known as Drone Tongpa said, Not to be confused with Tone Loc, that was a rapper from the late 80s, but Drone Ton Pa said, what's Dharma? Whatever works to pacify our afflictions. Of course, that's a paraphrase. I'm not fluent in Tibetan. And so there you have it. It's been said there are 4 levels of mastery. Ignorance of ignorance, where I say, are you on the Bodhisattva path? And you say, Gesundheit. Awareness of ignorance, I say, are you on the Bodhisattva path? And you say, I don't know what that is, but I'm very curious. Would you please explain it to me? Level 3 is contrived competence, where you're able to do the techniques, but it takes a lot of effort, and you're only able to do it just okay. The 4th level is spontaneous mastery, where you've gotten so good at the techniques, you're able to practice them, you guessed it, spontaneously, habitually, easily, and effectively. Now, there's a myth that Buddhahood is complete perfection. No, it's not. It's simply mastery of the path. There's this myth that Buddhahood takes 3 aeons. No, it does not. It can be accomplished, according to the Buddhist scriptures, it can be accomplished in as little as a decade, a year, a quarter, even less than a fortnight. So, cheer up. Our flaws are not indictments come to crucify us on the cross of our faulty self-esteem. Our flaws are growth opportunities. They can be fun and exciting opportunities to evolve, that we might be an even greater asset to ourselves, our relatives, our lovers, our friends, our neighbors, our associates, our community, our country, our globe, our universe. That's all. Well, my friends, I thank you for your time and your kind attention. Let's see. The Tuesday series of classes begins October 1st. If you're in the if you're in the Los Angeles area, contact me using the links below on Facebook and arrange to attend. If you don't live close enough to attend in person, then contact me in the links below, and we'll explore the opportunity for you to attend via Skype. The apartment I'm teaching is limited in space, and Skype is limited in space. I can only handle, I think, 8 people at a time, or 9 at a time. I'm not 1,000% sure on that. So there you have it. May you and yours be healthy and happy. Om Mani Padme Hum. Bye-bye.